the top for the touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field.
3rd and goal at the 3.
Good for only a yard.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do? Now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. He's going to get another carry. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Lions really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
Bell is in the backfield. Will go Brown. Bell's met after a gain of 8. The Raiders will come out in the dime. 1st down and 10. Bell is tackled down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Space to work. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Coming to the line at the 45. Playing press coverage to the outside. 1st and 10. The Lions staying with their running attack. And gains about 1.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Lions have it at the 44. Looking across the middle, and incomplete. What a hit that time.
Ebron's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job.
It's intercepted.
He's brought to a halt. And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
The Raiders are going to line up. Close game, 2nd quarter. The score's 7-0. 1st down at the 37.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
The Lions defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the Wildcat. 2nd down and a long way to go. Shakes off the tackle. Jones is marked down at the 41.
Jones is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
1st down here. This play set up by the long gainer. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and long. Slashing to the right side. That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
Get ready. Press 30 up.
Climbs the ladder, and he has it. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receiver.
In his hands, complete, touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Stafford over to Johnson. Touchdown. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
It changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
The Lions lining up for the point after. It's good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Ross is running this one out. He's brought down. And a run back of about 20.
The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down at the 17. He's got a wide open alley.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Second and short following the run. Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat.
Here we go.
Lewis is the one who made the big stop. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Janikowski ready now to get the second half underway. With this kick, the second half is underway. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Lions talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down on the way. Bell's handed the football. McDonald's in on the tackle.
The Lions just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. The Lions get a first down.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Raiders go with the dime formation here on defense. Another handoff right back to them. It's now second down. Stafford from the gun. Could have been intercepted that time by Mays.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all
and intercepted. Got a big lane. He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
What a catch. What an interception. And not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot. That gets close to making them quit.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Lions have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field, and then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players, and, you know, you give them enough chances, they're fine.
Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Raiders could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
Lewis all over the ball carrier.
Well, that time, not a good job by the quarterback. It's a tough decision. It happens so fast. When you're indecisive, hand the football off, because if you try to keep it, it could result in a turnover.
Halfway through the third quarter. Running room. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation. First down at the 20. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Raiders have it at the 24. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. And a second touchdown on the game.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
The Raiders ready to boot the football down the field. And it's the same as a touchback as